In Indian-administered Kashmir, local residents and officials are surveying the damage following overnight shelling. Indian and Pakistani troops were reportedly engaged in fighting despite a ceasefire announced just one day earlier, both sides accusing the other of violating the agreement. They are destroying the houses of poor civilians living along the border, says this local resident. It is a clear message to Pakistan. You may fight with our soldiers at the border, but do not harm our civilians. Witnesses said by Sunday morning the fighting and explosions had died down on both sides of the border. On the Pakistani-administered side of Kashmir, the shop owner welcomed a return to normalcy, but says he's aware it may not hold. I would like to appeal to the world that if you want peace, then the Kashmir issue must be resolved immediately, he says. Otherwise, this peace may be for a few days, but it cannot be permanent, and the Kashmiris cannot afford it. India and Pakistan control separate parts of Kashmir, though both claim it in full. The ceasefire agreement was reached on Saturday afternoon following pressure from the U.S. Before the announcement, the nuclear-armed rivals had been engaged in intense fighting over 4 days. Dozens were killed as missiles and drones were launched at each other's military installations. On Sunday, funerals were held for a senior Indian official killed by Pakistani fire, according to Indian media, and a rifleman also killed during cross-border shelling. This latest escalation in violence between the two nations was triggered by last month's massacre in Indian-controlled Kashmir. Gunmen killed 26 people, most of them Indian tourists, near the resort town of Pahalgam. India blames Pakistan for the attack. Islamabad denies the accusation. For City News, I'm Natividad.